Firstly, when you're talking about something like Kim Kardashian. So, on the topic of that, we come from a family that's extremely liberated. So my mother, back in 1970 something, streaked naked on the beach as a sign of protest against these rigorous bindings of morality and the shackles that society puts on our personal freedom, etc., etc. So nudity, etc., etc., is something that's not really shocking to us as a family. When my mother streaked naked on the beach, I was really small, tiny child, pretty much I guess like how Kim Kardashian's baby
talk about
is.
Shocking
So
thing, right?
yeah,
I know what you're going to say also.
So I went up to my mother and I said, Mama, you know what you did was very shocking. And she said, darling, could you define shocking? And I said, you know, shocking. She said, what is shocking? So I said, shocking is shocking. So she says, no, let me describe shocking to you. There's a woman in Saudi Arabia who cannot even show a little bit of her wrist or she will get whipped for it. She looks at the most conservative Indian woman who is showing her wrist while cooking on the stove and says, that's shocking, she's showing her wrist. The woman who's cooking says, I'm not shocking, I have a parda on, my face is covered, there's nothing shocking about me. Shocking is the woman whose face is uncovered. The woman whose face is uncovered says, at least my head is covered and I'm wearing Indian clothes. What's shocking to me is that girl in jeans. How can she wear jeans? The girl in jeans turns around and says, what is she talking about? I'm not shocking. At least my legs are covered, everything is covered. Shocking to me is the girl in the mini skirt. The girl in the mini skirt says, excuse me, I'm not shocking. At least I've got a mini skirt on. Look at the girl who's in a bikini. The girl in the bikini turns around and says, excuse me, this is not shocking. At least I have something on. Look at Protima Bedi. She streaked naked on the beach. I think that's shocking. And then she says, darling, now ask me what I think is shocking. I think that woman back in Saudi Arabia who has no personal freedom, no rights and gets lashed for showing even a little bit of her wrist, I think that's shocking. Shocking comes a full circle. I guess things maybe skip a generation, so my mother did it. She kind of shot nude, and if my daughter has to go ahead and do something pretty wild and dramatic, it's not. I mean, the closest I can get to is the Kama Sutra condom campaign, but I've got, you know, bikinis and swimsuits on and sheets over me and stuff like that. I'm great at being sexy, but I just cannot be nude.
Not complimenting yourself at all. Great at being sexy. Okay.
Excuse me, I was like voted the hottest sex symbol of India and stuff like that.
How many years ago? How many?
But I was, that's important.
Okay, fine, go on.
Thank you. Please give the devil her due. So, I mean, it's not something that I personally would do. I wouldn't shoot in the nude. But if Alia, when she's grown up, mature, has a good head on her shoulders, if at that point of time she were to decide for whatever reasons that it's an appropriate thing to do, I guess I'll just deal with it then. Right now it's very easy for me to theoretically say, oh, we're a cool family and I'm really cool with it because, you know, we're cool. And
I think you wouldn't have problems with it. I think the rest of other side of the family would.
Oh, for sure.
The other side of the family would die.
Oh, for sure.
I don't think I'll ever be confident enough to do that. But I think it's amazing.
Why do you lack confidence?
No, like I'm confident with myself. I just think don't think I'd be confident enough to. I don't know. But I think it's amazing that. I mean, it does take a lot of confidence to do that. See, I don't care about what people say. So that wouldn't bother me. It's more about me. Like, would I be? Yeah, it's about whether I would be confident enough or comfortable enough to do it. Okay, so you know there are 3 photos, right? There's first her naked series, and then the second one is the one of the champagne glass that's bouncing on her butt with the champagne coming out. And then apparently she and the photographer got creative and they kicked everyone out of the room and they decided to take nude shots of her. So it wasn't originally what she had signed up for. It just happened. If you have it, flaunt it.
Uh-oh.